Greetings, everyone. Mama Goddess here. Thank you so much for joining me and thank you for coming back. This is Mama Goddess's Space. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of your spiritual journey. This message is for the sign of Scorpio. So, if you have Scorpio anywhere in your natal chart, this message is for you. Go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. And hit that post notification bell button so you are notified each and every time I upload a new video. All right, Scorpio, let's get into your reading. Starting you off with the Three of Coins, Seven of Baskets, Two of Knives, Ace of Baskets, Seven of Coins, Daughter of Knives, Father of Baskets, and Daughter of Coins, and the Strength card at the bottom of the deck. All right, with the Two of Knives, you got some decisions here that you have to make. Two represents duality, partnership, and balance. Knives represents um, thoughts and ideas. And there seems to be some inner conflict with you where you wanted to be doing this, but you also rather be doing that. So, what is that about? This comes to you, Scorpio, with this Ace of Baskets. Ace represents new opportunities, potential, and growth. Baskets represents the matters of the heart, feelings, and emotions. There are a lot of things that you have been thinking about, maybe daydreaming about, or perhaps even been dreaming about here as it relates to your relationships, as it relates to your money, as it relates to the connections that you make. A lot of things here. It seems like you've been under a lot of stress too, as well, Scorpio. Seven represents self-reflection, self-assessment, and control. Baskets again represents the matters of the heart, feelings, and emotions. It just seems like you've been under a lot of stress here lately, Scorpio. You've been trying to do this and do that, man, trying to make this happen, make this thing happen, but it just hasn't been coming together for you. And you're like, what the hell? One thing Spirit wants you to work on, and I said this before, but I feel like it's worth repeating, with the Father of Baskets. Scorpio, are you doing the work to mend this relationship with your father, or at least come to some sort of forgiveness? Because you have forgiveness here with your father. I know he did the most fucked up thing to you. And it's not ever excusing the behavior. Never, ever excusing the behavior. And you are absolutely right for feeling what you are feeling. I do not take any of those feelings away from you, neither does Spirit. Just because you let go doesn't mean that you have to accept what he has done to you, okay? He may have manipulated, abused, talked to you crazy, left y'all family high and dry. He has done all of these things, or one or all of these things. But for you, Scorpio, it's important for you to forgive. And that's not saying that you need to forgive him and let him back into your life and all of that. Spirit wants you to forgive for you. It's giving up your right to be right. Although you are right, but it's saying, I love me more than I choose to hold on to any anger or resentment towards you. Because now you have continued that pattern. Maybe not in the physical, maybe emotional. You have continued on with that pattern, and now you can't forgive yourself because maybe some parts of you have been just like him. Take that how it resonates. You have this card that says message of warning. Spirit wants you to really, really work on this forgiveness for yourself, okay? Forgiveness, number 19. Let's see what Spirit has to say to you from the aspects of your spirit guides, okay? It says, part of you carries a burden connected to your past. Scorpio. Scorpio. There is a guilt inside of you. Part of you feels you don't deserve happiness. Part of you always repeats the same pattern. You may be trying to connect to us and you may feel frustrated at not understanding the messages, but your energies are trapped in the past. Take time to connect to the present moment. Take time to meditate mindfully for here and now. Take time to be fully here. Allow yourself to bring your energies to the present. It will bring you freedom. It will let you hear messages and see the signs we send you. And it will let you get in touch with yourself. Okay? This energy that you have been holding on to is from the past and it is connected to your father. It is connected to your father, Scorpio, and Spirit wants you to release that. You don't want to continue being like this. And you've been recognizing the pattern and how things have been going in your life. You've been doing the same thing over and over and over again, and life has been the same for you time and time again. And it's come a point for you, you're like, what is this? Why do I keep being like this? Why do I keep settling? Why do I keep allowing myself to be in these types of relationships? Because, Scorpio, you have to do the work. You have to do the work. You got to do the work, Scorpio. Okay? You have this card that says respect. It's all about respecting yourself. By not doing the work, Scorpio, you're not respecting yourself. It's time for you to make that decision to say, all right, it's time. It's time for me to move on. It's time for me to do something different. But you and you alone, Scorpio, have to make that choice. Okay? You have this card, these three cards that fell out. It says, be the bigger person. Again, not excusing the behavior, but forgiveness just gives up your right to be right. Forgiveness says, I love myself more than I choose to hold on to any resentment towards you. Okay? You have this card that says, get up and get moving. It's time. Scorpio, Spirit said this to you maybe about 2-3 weeks ago to work on your relationship with your father. I'm not telling you to go out here and call him up and say, hey, Dad, I forgive you for all the shit you've done to me. I'm not saying do that. I'm saying you can do this energetically. Okay? You can release him energetically. How do you do this? Write him a letter. Tell him everything that you want to say to him. Get all of these pent up emotions and feelings out. Whether it's aggressive, whether you are sad, if you're angry, whatever feelings that you are feeling towards your father, Scorpio, get it off your chest. Get it out. Because it's holding on to you. It's stressing you out. Stressing your heart out, Scorpio. Let this go so you can be better for it. Okay? You have this card that says, ignite your passions. A lot of things you can't even connect to in the present because you're still holding on to the past. This has damaged you and you've accepted everything less than. And so you only go for the bare minimum. You only allow yourself to achieve only so much because you feel like you can't achieve anything else. But that's not so, Scorpio. Spirit wants you to go in and heal. Okay? You have this card that says take action. You start working on yourself, Scorpio, everything else in your life will become clearer for you. You just have to want to do it. You have to want to change. And I know you can. You have this card at the bottom of the deck that says strength. Once you go in and work on yourself, you can start going after, because you've been thinking about doing certain things. You've been thinking about doing a side hustle, but your energy is trapped in the past. And as long as it's back there, you can't think of anything else for real. You can't put your goals into action as long as you're thinking about the past, or as long as you're holding on to the past. You have to let it go, Scorpio. All right? You have this card that says, I cultivate and nourish my self-worth. Do you even feel worthy of doing certain things? Do you even feel worthy of going after the things that you dream about, going after the goals, going after your passions? Do you even feel worthy of that? Do you feel deserving of that? Ask yourself these questions as you are allowing your life to change. You have this card that says, I am trusting in my magic. The only way you're going to trust in your magic if you allow yourself to be free. All right? What other messages do you have for Scorpio? Forgive your father and then forgive yourself. Forgive your father and then forgive yourself. Forgive your father, forgive yourself. All right, Scorpio. This card says get laser focused. It's time. You're going to have to go a little bit deeper. Like I said, when you are writing this letter, Scorpio, to your father, it's going to take you into some places that you have locked away for a long time. Energies and feelings that you blocked because you don't want to feel the hurt. But I say this to a lot of people, Scorpio, the only way out is through. You're going to have to go through some deep parts of your experience and connect. But the only way you go, the only way you get out of this is you go through. Go deeper. Okay? You have this card that says live in the now. After you release this energy, it doesn't matter anymore. Now it's time for you to live your life for you and be in an energy of freedom. All right, Scorpio? That is your message. I hope it resonates with you. I hope you get the healing that you need and the healing that you deserve in this lifetime. All right? Best of luck. If you haven't heard it today, know that I love you. You are loved. You are worthy. You are worth it. Go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Leave me a comment. Let me know how you're feeling, okay? I want to chat with you. If you go ahead, if you want to hear more from me, if you want to continue hearing more from this channel, go ahead and hit that post notification bell button so you are notified each and every time I upload a new video. All right, Scorpio, take care. Peace.